How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. We are talking about AMC, GME, silver, the whole Wall Street bets community. What could be shorted next? What are the lessons that we've learned out of this? And what's happening now? So, this is going to be kind of a recap of what happened, but really I want to talk about what we can learn from everything that's happening today because a lot of stocks are moving. Let's just be honest. So, if you haven't been paying attention, if you've been living under a rock, there was a massive fight between retail investors and hedge funds last week. I won't get in too much into that, but basically, we were fighting over a couple different stocks, and we were fighting because the hedge funds were shorting and the retail investors were pushing it up through the roof. They all decided to go in at one time, buy a couple stocks, and send a massive short squeeze. Now, there have been so many people covering this. I don't want to cover that anymore. I want to talk about what's happening today. And honestly, I was looking through Wall Street Bets to see what is happening today, and I found this. This is just so interesting. Kind of gives you an idea for how crazy this whole situation is. That literally someone bought a billboard. GME go brr. This is kind of a meme, but someone literally bought a billboard in New York. This, I looked it up, can cost anywhere between $3 and $20 a month. Let's assume they paid a couple of grand and they just did it for like a day or something. Still crazy what's happening. Reddit has pushed several stocks up. We know really AMC and GME were the two biggest. Also BlackBerry, some other stocks too were talked about. People talking about silver. Now, before I get any further, I guess I should say this. Please hit the like button just to send this out to more people. Please hit subscribe if you haven't done that already. We have a video on ARK Invest and what they've been buying and a stock that I bought earlier today. I bought it. We're going to make that. I don't know if this will go before or after that video. Definitely subscribe for that. If you guys want some free stock, you can check out the link down below to WeBull. If you want to invest in cryptocurrency and get an interest rate, there's a link down there to BlockFi. And last thing, if you want to know exactly what I'm buying, you can check out the link down below to Patreon. So thank you, and let's get back into it. So Reddit, all of the stocks essentially that they've been pushing, all the stocks that we've talked about are going down today. Now, I think this can teach us a couple of really important things. First of all, AMC is down under $7. They're down to $6.87. GME is down a lot too, and this one's actually down more. It's under 100 right now. It's down 58%, and this is something that I've cautioned. So since the beginning, people have been asking whether I was jumping in this or whether I was interested in this, and I'll be honest. I've said since the beginning that I was looking at it too late. I think when I first started thinking about it, really, it was Thursday. And at that point, I saw the big picture, and I think a lot of other people did too. This is a movement. This is really to show the man, or to show big money that we can actually fight against them. However, this is not a good long-term play, in my opinion, and I've said that since the beginning. This was not something where if you wanted a good return, you invested in this, because eventually Wall Street Bets and other people, retail investors, will want to jump out, right? If the stock price is so high and you've got such a great return, you wouldn't continue to keep your money in it unless you were really trying to show the man. But I think, society has showed us for the most part, especially with traders, right? We have a short attention span. And if we can, if we think, okay, the stock price is up, but, our shares don't really matter, we'll take some profit and stuff. I think other people will start to do that. I mean, we've seen that before, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that this stock is up so much over the last couple months. I mean, it was $14, $10. It's still up to 87, but it was up in the $400, $450, $500 range almost. So I understand people taking some profits, and that's what I've said since the beginning, that it's up so much. Eventually, people will need to take out their money. Even Wall Street Bets, right? They'll stop being pissed off at some point. People will cover their shorts, and then what's the point of holding on, right? I think we as investors have a short attention span when it comes to these high growth or high risk plays. So especially if you're a trader or a swing trader, eventually you have to take out your money. So that's what I've been cautious about. that eventually people will start taking profit, especially the people that are up. Even now, people are up 700% in this. Now, AMC, I thought might be a little bit different. I thought people might switch over to AMC, but I was still not willing to risk money in it. Now, I will say, I did a live stream last week. Some people donated and asked me to buy AMC. I'm going to hold on to that forever. I bought a couple shares. I'm going to hold on to AMC probably for the rest of my life. Unless I really need $20 anytime in the future, I'll be holding on to this one just to remember what happened and just to remember what retail investors can do. Now, that's not really like being dead inside. I know Dead Inside talks about that. It's probably not the best use of $20 or now $13, but I'm going to hold on to that. I don't really care about that money. That's just going to be an interesting memory to look back on. But if you're wondering whether this is going to go back up or silver is going to go back up, I think it kind of teaches us we have to think big picture, right? If you're buying in, if you want to be part of the movement, I understand that. Just I hope you knew that, that probably wasn't the best place to put your money if you're looking for a return. Now, just know that I'm not a financial analyst or a financial advisor, so do your own research on this. But I think this shows us that this can happen, and if we're in early enough, we can make money from this. However, it's got to be from something different, I think, or just, again, like something has to change. It can't just be from the same thing. I don't think that AMC or GME is just going to blow up to where it was before. I don't think AMC is going up 200% or GME. I could be wrong, but I don't see that happening anytime soon with these short sellers. I don't think they'll be as aggressively shorting stocks like AMC and GameStop anytime soon. I know some people are still invested. Some people want it to still go up, but let's just be honest. These are down a significant amount today. They're down a huge amount. They're still up a lot from where they were before, so it's not looking great. I mean, unless something new comes out that pisses people off and they want to jump back in, it's still up 400x or 400% or 300% since a month ago, and it's down significantly. So there are people that are losing money that probably want to get out. That's why we've seen a massive push down today. So that's why I understand some people want to be part of the movement. I get it, but we have to look, if we're looking to actually get profit instead of be part of something, we have to look big picture and think about all this stuff. I think that's why it's important to follow a good number of people on YouTube to be able to understand and see a lot of different viewpoints, make your own. That's why I think part of being in the community is so important, like with the Patreon, right? There are 4,500 people in there. Of course, tons of people have different opinions, and you'll get all types of people. I know a lot of people are still talking about diamond hands, and I get that. But let's say you invested $100,000 and you put your life savings in at 450, great, that's diamond hands and everything if you're still holding on, but that was not a good financial move. So I hope you guys appreciate this. I know a lot of people probably won't like this. People don't like when you talk about something that they don't want to hear, but hopefully you guys like this. Thank you for watching. Please, hit the like button, hit subscribe if you haven't done that already. Check out the link down below to WeBull and Patreon if you're interested in that. Thank you guys, and I will see you in the next video. If you want to see the video that I did earlier today on BNGO and some big news there, definitely check out this video here. Thanks.